Howdy do, everyone. You know who I am. Templar Supreme Misfit Professional Dipshit. And I want to show, I wanted to just give you another example why our government is absolutely fucking retarded. And why it doesn't matter if it's Republican or Democrat, because both sides do equally stupid shit. And only our government would be this inept and dumb to do something like this. So what this topic is about is I had heard rumors that there was $300 billion involved in the recent peace deal to help rebuild Iran.
We're sending a lot of cash, tremendous amounts. This is for Iran, believe me. It's a great deal, the best. Tremendous. It's tremendous.
That's after the taxpayers footed a $70 billion to bomb the motherfucker. So now we're in the hole, potentially, or up to paying $370 billion. But let's read into it. So I was curious. It's like, okay, is this bullshit? Is this talking points? So I'll read this. So I asked, $300 billion to rebuild Iran in deal? Question mark. And of course, this is what AI put out. Yes, reports from late May 2026, primarily the New York Times, describe a draft U.S.-Iran Memorandum of Understanding that references a possible $300 billion international investment or reconstruction program for Iran as part of efforts to end the recent conflict. Key details from reports context. This is part of indirect negotiations via moderators following the U.S. strikes in Iran. U.S. strikes on Iranian targets and a fragile ceasefire. The draft aims for a 60-day pause in fighting. Good luck with that. Potential reopening in the reopening the Strait of Hormuz for shipping. Steps on Iran's nuclear program, e.g., enriched uranium, sanctions relief timeline, and a broader framework for de-escalation. The fund, described by an Iranian official as a $300 billion reconstruction program, promised if a final deal is signed. So this deal's not going anywhere unless we, the American taxpayers, are paying to rebuild Iran, a state that says death to America and death to Israel repeatedly. Isn't that nice? So, yeah, $300 billion if signed. U.S. diplomatic sources call it an international investment fund for post-war recovery and economic growth, which the U.S. would help facilitate. And when they say international investment fund, no, that's you, that's me, and we're paying to rebuild a terrorist country. Woo! God bless America. God bless Donald Trump and him putting America first. Okay. To help facilitate. Not all mediators confirmed the exact 300 billion figure. It stems from the Iranian demands for compensation reparations. Their estimates of war damage range from $300 billion to $1 trillion. So it could be even more. Lucky us, huh? Lucky us. Lucky the American people. Origins, reportedly influenced by ideas from Trump and voice like Steve Witkoff, thank you, you piece of shit, Jared Kushner, thank you. Real estate background, including potential U.S. company involvement in projects. It's framed as investment rather than direct U.S. taxpayer reparations to make it more palatable. So it's saying it's an investment fund is absolute political lawyer speak. And of course, I didn't even know this, but what I just read, let me reread this for you real slow. Influenced by ideas from Trump and voice like Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, including potential U.S. company involvement in projects. So we paid to blow it up, right? We paid to blow up Iran, and now we're paying to rebuild it, but it's being rebuilt by Jared Kushner and Steve fucking Witkoff. So if you're sitting here, if you're one of these people who got bent out of shape over Hunter Biden, you know, and Burisma, and you had, I think, Mitt Romney's son and Nancy Pelosi's son involved. That's fucking peanuts compared to this. Witkoff and Kushner are going to be involved with the rebuilding of Iran with U.S. companies, and they're going to make a mint. All that money that we pay to rebuild is going to their pockets, of course, with a high upcharge, I bet. Let's see, where were we? Kushner, status. Preliminary draft only. President Trump had not signed off as of latest reports around May 28th, 30th. Sticking points remain, e.g. Hormuz, nuclear aspects, announcement details. Iran wants to announce any day itself. This is not finalized or direct U.S. cash payout. It's a proposed multilateral investment mechanism. Boy, if that isn't term for corruption and grifting off the money you're sending over there, our fucking money. Let me just read this again. Multilateral investment mechanism. You gotta love these bullshit terms. Tied to compliance. Critics include some U.S. vocals call it a slush fund. Well, that's what it is. It's a slush fund. You're calling it a multilateral investment mechanism. Boy, if lawyers didn't come up with a good one for that one. To repeat of past deals, supporters see it as pragmatic reconstruction to stabilize the region and encourage private Gulf investment. Yeah, okay. And a country that says death to America and wants us all dead and has killed United States servicemen in the past. And I want to add that in as a caveat too. This nation is involved with killing your sons and daughters, your uncles, your fathers, your aunts, is responsible for victimizing and maiming American soldiers. And not only are we paying to bomb the sons of bitches, we're paying to rebuild it, and the money's going to Witkoff and Jared Kushner if this deal goes through.
Think fast, Jared. Oh, you're on. Nice catch. Take this. Whoa! This is fun.
To a nation that says this will help with relations, that is responsible for killing more Americans than Iraq did in the Iraq War. Again, a nation state that, you know, supports terrorism. So it is wild to me how even under a Trump, a golden age, America first Trump is going to pump more money into Iran. So Jared Kushner, his stepson, Witkoff, his business partner, can make money. That's what this is all about. This isn't about peace. So we're essentially spending up to $370 billion fucking dollars. And what did the Americans get out of it? Higher gas prices, higher inflation, and more taxes coming your way. God bless the United States. God bless America. God bless Trump. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, anymore, this is the most absurd shit, and only our government would come up with something this fucking cockamamie. This fucking stupid. Aside from Afghanistan, where we spent 10,000 lives, trillions of dollars to replace the government of Afghanistan with the Taliban. Now they now have all of our shit helicopters and armored vehicles and stuff. So only our government would do something like this. And what does the American taxpayer, what do we get out of it? Nothing. We get empty platitudes. We get empty talking points while Witkoff and Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, rakes in our money for rebuilding a problem he created so he and, people he knows can make more fucking money. So to recap, we've lost 13 servicemen and women so far. And for what? So we can be in the hole $70 billion to bomb it. We can be in the hole $300 billion to rebuild it. Witkoff and Kushner tend to oversee the rebuilding of, and they make the money with their contractors and companies, of course. And what did we, the people, get for it? We sure as shit didn't get a safer world, did we? Now just Iran fucking hates us more. And not only that, to top it off, what else did we get? Higher gas prices and higher taxes coming next year. Lucky us, and yet we're still stuck in this aristocratic hellscape of a government where both sides, neoliberal and neocon, continue to apply this kind of bullshit while the top 1% continue defrauding the American taxpayer and taking our fucking money. Boy, God bless America.
Money! We gotta make some money!
The sky